It's going good. Just taking everything in, learning, getting better every day. Just trying to maximize myself. So,
Where do you think you've kind of grown over these last 2 or so weeks?
I think just mentally, I think Coach G, like the tedious drops and like just the reads, he makes me play way faster and quicker, and just minimizes like the guessing. So it's been a great help.
Coach Ferreri's been talking about like positional versatility and wanting players to do a bunch of different things. I know that was a big part of your recruitment, but has that been a big part of spring for you, learning a bunch of different roles and how to do a bunch of different
Yeah,
things?
for sure. Everybody has to learn everything because you can put it in any place, and to be just a versatile player, you got to know everything. You can't play on the field and not know the job you have to do. So you have to know everything and be able to do the job, and that's just competitive excellence. So
What's
yeah.
been the most difficult part of making the transition? I know you played in a really good high school league and a really good high school, but making that transition from high school to college.
I would say yeah, just the tedious of just like the jobs. I would say just like you got cover two, cover four, cover one, but just the alignment, the reads, like just everything's a little more tedious. Not really the football. Football's football at the end of the day, so it's not really too hard for me. But yeah, just the little things.
What, this is kind of just a general question, but what's your favorite part of playing safety?
Hitting. I would say just coming down and just smash somebody. Like that's pretty much the what I look forward to. And just going out there and dominating my opponent.
That's the exact answer I was expecting watching your tape because you're just such a physical downhill player, right? What does it feel like in a game to deliver, just lay the wood on something?
It feels great. I mean, it's just domination. I say that's the best feeling on the field, to be honest. Better than a pick, PBU. It's just physically putting yourself on somebody and just and at the point of attack winning, and just yeah, I would say it's great.
Do you think a lot of safeties would say the same thing, or do you think a lot of safeties would prefer an interception with a big hit?
I would say it definitely differentiates. So some people just like to get the pick and the flashy, but that's cool too. But yeah, everybody got their opinion.
It's an opportunity for you with Nathan Ransom leaving to get on the two deep this year and to compete for playing time. What are you doing to try and get to that point?
Just maximizing myself every day. So taking Coach G's advice and coaching and getting better every day. So using what he gives me and creating a better version of myself each day. And if I keep doing that, I think I'll compete.
Who do you try to model your game after? Is there anybody you watched, growing up, or even today, at the college level and the pro level?
Uh, I really, I watch a lot. I like watch Derwin James, Jesse Bates. Just take like Buda Baker, just pieces out of everybody's game. So and try to implement them in my game. Not really take anybody's game, but just take little bits and put them in like my version of play style. So yeah.
You committed to Ohio State, I believe, last June or July.
Yeah, last
Summer.
June, first visit. Yeah.
Coach Ferreri talked about, especially for out-of-state kids, relationships are very important in that time that you're committed. What was it about Coach Ferreri and the relationship that you had with him that kind of made you feel comfortable with still sticking with Ohio State?
Yeah, Coach G, he's one of the smartest coaches I've been around. It's definitely my first year in college, but definitely just a very smart coach. Like has the potential to probably be a DC, definitely, maybe a head coach one day. So when we have that mental piece, I think it adds to my game. It's like I have the physical ability and he's the mental piece, so I feel like it gels together. And I knew that in my recruitment, to be the best safety, you got to be smart. So having that piece, it made me want to come here and learn. So yeah.
Having gone through that process, obviously, what advice would you give to somebody who is going through that process right now? Who does have a little bit toward their commitment? What advice would you give them about just kind of weathering everything through their senior year?
I would say pick the decision that's gonna best maximize yourself, personality-wise and football-wise. You got a lot of different things people are throwing at you, but at the end of the day, you got to keep the main thing, and becoming the best football player and being whatever your dream is. Go to the NFL first round. Just put that first. So yeah. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Faheem.
Appreciate it.
Lorenzo.